I shot a blank with that windshield trying to get one from Brandywine Auto Parts. It broke, so I gotta get out here and go get my refund, find another windshield, and just pray that the one that's falling apart on me is gonna hold up in this hot weather. You know, the cold weather is what's been holding it together. So now that it's warming up, it's chipping away, but hey man, that too gonna work out. I don't know how, but it's gonna work out. You know, um, it seems like sometimes seems like sometimes, man, you're spinning your wheels almost like, and this is the see this is what I be trying to tell people. That's the hard part about going through some adversity, cause you're gonna have moments, man, where I guess you're gonna count the cost. Is it really worth it? You know, is what I'm doing really worth it? And once you cross that line, man, if you feel something is worth it, then you're gonna have to you're gonna have to hang in there with it, man. And even when it looks like you're a failure, you have to keep believing. You have to keep trying. Where the answer is, I have no idea. Where the turnaround is, I have no idea. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. The only thing I can do is try to live the lifestyle, a righteous lifestyle, which is not perfect, but it's not harmful. And I will help people, man. Regardless, I gotta go and get a refund for my window. And honestly, I know that was a deal that I got getting this window, and I just gotta believe, man. I just gotta believe. I just gotta believe all this stuff is gonna work out. That's just, you know. And then if it don't, I have to deal with the likes of conservative atheists and all these other jokers that get on here, you know, bragging about ain't no God. You know, that's the only that's my only you know drawback is, man, you gotta listen to them cats. Cause they swear up and down, man. Ain't no God ain't gonna help you. You know, you crazy. You believing in God, you believing in magic, and you believe in all this other stuff. Yeah, I guess if that's what you want to call it, that's what I'm believing in. You know, and that's all I know how to do. So until something else come along that gets my attention, and you know, it's working right now. I'm trying to make the little word I do know work in my life. That's my challenge, man. Is Know what word I do know. Make that work in your life. Make it manifest. And I think that's what a lot of Christians struggle with, man, is making that word of God manifest in their life, having their prayers answered, you know, uh, being able to be productive. And, you know, and see, this is the frightening part about it. You can't get this time back. Once it's gone, it's gone. And you can't get it back. So when you decide that you're gonna stand tall, man, that you're gonna weather the storm, you know, that time that you used to do that, you won't get it back. And I think that's what keep a lot of people in bondage, because they're afraid that if they pursue their ideas, if they start dreaming, that it might not work. And now you done lost time on an idea that you've been holding on to, and you don't know where to pick the pieces up at. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people face, that when they fall into adversity, man, when they have situations to happen to them, they don't know how to pick the pieces back up. A lot of people don't know how to start over, man. A lot of people don't know where to start. When you get a situation like this, because the first thing most folk gonna do is try to go and get some government assistance. And and see, this is what I be trying to tell people, especially like, when I see folk panhandling. I'm like, man, you don't want to, every no, all that rejection, eventually those no's are going to have an impact on you. That rejection is going to have an impact on you. You really, really, really have to be committed and strong for your idea, and especially if you know you got the idea, and for whatever reasons, people still don't want to embrace what you're saying. You have to endure that, and that's not easy, man. It's not easy being rejected. It's not easy for not to get a chance. That's not an easy feeling, man. You know, um, and it seems like if if you were wrong, it's par for the course. When you receive some injustice, when you know people take advantage of you, and you try to speak on it, then you have all these issues, because you speak on an injustice that you've endured for whatever time frame it might be. You got people out here talking about, you're supposed to take that. You're supposed to live with that. Look at the stuff, man, that people are saying folk have to live with. Get over it. No matter how bad it is, get over it. You're supposed to heal yourself. And we have so much trauma, man, in the world and in our communities, that people people just can't get over it. People just can't, dismiss it. Some folk are able to do that, but the average person is not. The average person hurt, man. The average person grieves. You know, the average person suffers. You know, the average person will feel sorry for themselves. The average person will be a victim. You know, those things happen, man. They have, don't mean you're a bad person. Don't mean you've done anything wrong. But our society says that, you know, if you stand up and speak up for yourself, you know, you're crazy. You clout chasing because you'll stand up and speak up for yourself. You're clout chasing. And what's so amazing is a lot of times people agree with what you're saying. Secretly, they agree with everything you're saying. But publicly, they ain't gonna support you because they feel like you're cloud chasing. And that's the part that kind of puzzles me about society. Why we got something against people that's trying to achieve? Why we have something against that? You know, why do we put people down that thinking outside the box? Why we have to put them down? You know, I mean, look at some of the grief that I get for my ideas. You know, they tease me about my dinnerware factory because I dream of having a dinnerware factory, man. You know, I'm crazy. I'm unrealistic. And my line of dinnerware don't even exist. But I'm crazy. You know, I'm pipe dreaming because I've discovered something that don't even exist. And you know, the only, you know, what haunts me the most is the fact that, man, I just haven't been able to convey. You know, just my ideas, I haven't been able to convey them to the right person. You know, that's what I'm, man, I'm praying that, you know, I'm gonna run across that one person, man, that's gonna say, dude, you got some good ideas. Let me give you a chance. You know, that's you know, that's what I believe. And a lot of folks say I'm pipe dreaming. You know, a lot of people say I'm begging. You know, I mean, as much as I pay it forward, as much as I help people, you know, that's what I do. That's what I do. And unfortunately, you know, most folk don't believe that. I've been saying the same thing for years, man. I haven't changed. The same way I am now, same way I always been. I always been outspoken. I've never been afraid to speak my piece. Good morning. I've never been afraid to speak my piece. And people are uncomfortable with that. You know, that's what I'm learning in my 70 years, that, you know, people are just uncomfortable with somebody that's not afraid to speak up. You know, they just uncomfortable with it for whatever reasons, and I don't know what their reasons are, but they just, you know, if you go along to get along, you'll make it in this world. But if you want to rock the boat, if you want to be opinionated, if you want to express your views, a lot of folk gonna dismiss you, man. A lot of folk gonna try to discredit you because you're not afraid to speak up, and you're saying what they want to say, but they'll take one or two things they don't like about you, and they'll negate 100 things that they do like about you. That's how society is. And this is how we're treating our young people. We'll take one or two things that we don't like about what they're doing, and we'll negate 100 other things that they're doing right. And they ain't got no patience. So they ain't gonna put up with that. They're not gonna tolerate that. That's why we got the division, the anger, the murder, all between young people. You know, they just snapping, everybody snapping just like this. Because we ain't nobody perfect, man. We all got some isms. We all got some issues that we're dealing with. Who don't have some issues that they're dealing with, whether it's family, whether it's financial, whether it's work related? Everybody got something, health. Everybody got something that they dealing with, man. So you know, nobody's perfect. But man, why can't we talk to one another? You know, that's my biggest thing. You know, how come we can't learn to talk to one another? Why we got to have all this division and animosity and this hatred toward each other? All because we disagree. Just because we disagree, man, we demonize each other. You know, we want to. I mean that I didn't even watch it, but that fiasco with that speech, man. Come on, man. If you can't respect decorum, you know, where you work. See, and we just got the wrong people, man. That is gonna mess around and it's gonna jam us all, and we know this is wrong, man. We should be demanding. If you're gonna go up there on Capitol Hill, one of the main requirements is, man, you be able to work with your people. See, when I first came to D.C., enemies ate off the same plate in Washington, D.C. and knew they were enemies. And they were eating off the same plate. Now, man, people don't even, the plate don't even exist no more. Everybody for themselves. Everybody out for themselves. And consequently, I mean, see, here's the mistake good people are making. You know, the fact that somebody can lie and cheat and get elected to Congress, and there ain't no outcry from America. No outcry from America. We should be livid that somebody can do this and still get in and see one bad apple poison the whole barrel. And we don't let a bad apple get up in there. You think that ain't gonna poison? You think some other people ain't gonna try to do the same thing this guy did? Lie, cheat, steal, just to get elected to Congress. And won't resign. Talking about you can do it, you lied to get there. What good can you do? You lied to get there. So anything you do, it's gonna be suspect. And we're not upset, man. The good people are not upset that somebody can actually lie and get to Congress. No. They not like this. So you're saying that because they all lie, you will accept this? Because they all lie? You know, you gonna accept this because they all lie? Come on, man. That's throwing in the towel. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Okay? We see Nicole, I'm not talking about most politicians. I'm talking about one. Santos out of New York. Okay? They don't even know who this guy is. They don't even know who he is. And I'm just saying, you know, when you have somebody that blatant, that can lie and steal and cheat They don't even know where his money come from. Here's a guy that was 1 year making $50,000. Now he got hundreds of thousands of dollars. And don't nobody know where that money came from. Don't nobody know where it came from. And we're not upset. There's no outcry. And this is what we got to get back to. See, right now, right is wrong and wrong is right. We got to get back to right is right and wrong is wrong. How do you do that? Say what you mean what you say. This is what we got to get back to, man. And we got so many people saying one thing and meaning something else. And quite frankly, it's it's almost like beating a dead horse, man. Where you try to make sense, to be as objective as you possibly can, and still nothing. And it's just so much, man, disappointment and rejection and discouragement that a person can take. Eventually, they're gonna be like everybody else. Don't care. Man, you know how bad I would just like to say, man, screw this. Why am I here doing this? Why am I wasting my time? You think I don't cross that road? I mean, seriously, man. You think for 1 minute I don't have these conversations? You think for 1 minute that I don't second guess? Man, maybe I should have listened to my wife. She told me, man, let these Black History tours go. They're not productive, sir. They're not productive. Honey, let them go. And I said no. No, I'm not giving up my tours. And, as it stands, because of that decision, I'm where I am. Because I didn't want to let go. I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to throw in the towel. Hoping that, man, one day, Black folk might want to learn their history. One day they might be interested. So, that's why I haven't thrown the towel in. I want to. Man, I want to walk away from this bad. I really do. I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to convince people, man. I'm a good person. I believe in helping people. This is just my nature. That's how I was raised, and that's what I believe in. I haven't been able to convey it to turn it into any kind of success. And I can't blame nobody for that. This is the one shortcoming that I have, man, is I haven't been able to, as good as my ideas are, to be able to get them accepted. So, and you be asking, man, what am I doing wrong? You ask yourself those questions. What am I doing wrong, man? How come I can't make this work? You go through those moments. And the only advice I can give you, don't wallow in it. You're gonna second guess yourself. You're gonna doubt yourself. You're gonna question what you're doing. I can just say, don't quit. Keep doubting. If you do it, just keep it moving, man. Don't become stagnant. Because when you become stagnant with doubt, it's gonna start eating at you. You're gonna start taking it personal. And the one thing you got to hold on to is just the process you got to go through. And I think that's where the struggle is, man. Believe it, man. It's just a process. This is just a process that I got to go through, and you just don't know how long that process is. So listen, I got to get down here to Brandywine, Maryland, to go get my refund for my windshield. And I'm just praying to God, man, that the joint hold up until till I can get it replaced. Just don't cave in. Cause I mean, it's shattered. It's shattered. I ain't lying. My windshield is shattered, man. And right at the bottom, it's an already start falling apart. It's cracking at the bottom now. So I don't know how. And I found a place this morning. I paid $100 at this junkyard, and they broke the window. And I found another place that they want $200, and it's gonna take a couple days for it to be delivered. So since I don't have $200, I gotta get back out here again, man, and try to be encouraging. I mean, if people was booking some tours, I wouldn't have no problem. I had the money. I could pay the money just like that. Just like that. But all I can do is try, y'all. That's all I can do is try. Oh, Lord, here comes somebody. Let me see what this apology tour is. How you gonna see? Here's the problem I have, man. Here's the problem I have, dude. How you gonna tell me that a job is the way to better my life? How you gonna tell me that? What puts you in that position to tell me a job is what's best for me? When they fucked over me on a job. I got fucked over on a job. And you gonna tell me what, but man, see, this, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with a job. Let me tell you what's wrong with a job. See, as long as you work a job, you ain't gonna never be happy. Even you talking about, how your job pay your, man, you ain't happy on your job because you ain't being paid what you worth. And I find it interesting, a lot of people want me to go and lower my standards to get a job rather than keep dreaming about being a businessman. I got to throw the towel in on my dream to be independent, to be my own boss, just to get a job. See, well, let me ask you a question, Nicole. How come you ain't doing a business on the side? Nicole? If you got a job, how come you ain't got a business? I've never heard you promote a business up in here. The only thing I've seen you do is come up in here and listen. But you can tell me what's good for me. Do you have a business on the side, Nicole, that you're doing while you working your job, Nicole? Think about that for 1 minute. It's good for me, but you ain't doing your own advice. And you gonna tell me what's good for me. Are you working a business on the side, Nicole? Think about that. If that's so good to me, how come you ain't doing it? What kind of business you into, Nicole? What kind of business you got? Let's see. What kind of business you in? What kind of business you do, Nicole? E-commerce. Okay. And what do you sell? Well, again, man, I started this conversation out, and I'm gonna be blunt about this. Fuck you and your job. You know, if that's what I got to do to survive, if I can't get out here and make it on my own, fuck it. I won't make it. At least, man, I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I'm trying to do this on my own. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create something. I want to be independent, and I can't be independent working no job. That interferes with my creativity. Now, if you have a problem with that, that's your problem. I have to suffer the consequences for that. This is my decision. I have to live with it. You don't have to live with my decisions. I do. And most of y'all are upset because I don't want to take your suggestion. That's the whole thing. What you see good for me, I don't see good for me. And you can't accept that. Your answer is not good for me. You know, that's why I started on my own. So I don't have to put up with nobody telling me what I can and can't do, where I can and can't go. See, that's important to me. Okay? That's important to me. And I live with the consequences. Matter of fact, I ain't even interested in what you're saying. Because it don't matter. And furthermore, if my not getting a job is what's offending you, get the fuck on up out of here. Go ahead and leave. Get the fuck on gone. Because, you know, I'm really kind of tired of this shit. I really am. I really am. You motherfuckers don't come up with one suggestion and say, man, why don't you try this for your tours? Why don't you do this? But go get a job is your answer. But you can't give me no other suggestions about how I can increase my tours, how I can get people interested in my tour. You ain't got that suggestion. Your only suggestion, go get a job. Man, fuck you. And your job. That's how I feel about it. Okay? So if you want to keep talking your job shit, fuck you. And your job. Now, that's the end of that conversation. So if you got some tips or some ideas about how I can improve what I'm doing, I'll listen. But to tell me go get a job, man, fuck you. And your job, because you ain't happy on your job. And if you had it going on like that, why the fuck are you up in here with me? Think about that for 1 minute. If your shit was sold together, why the fuck are you up in here with me? That's a good question. That's a good question. You know, if y'all got it so together, why are you up in here with me? Oh, because we like your entertainment. Yeah, I say fuck you. You damn right. You damn right. I said, fuck you. And if you're offended, fuck you. Get gone. Who you think you gonna hurt? Who you think you gonna hurt? Not me. You ain't hurting me because I disagree, because I don't want to take your suggestion to go get a job. That tells me you ain't got shit on your mind. You always want to go and get a crutch, a safety net. But you can't come up with no suggestions to help me with my ideas. Only thing you can come up with is get a job. That's all you can come up with. A monkey can do that. You don't have to be smart to come up. Man, go get a job. What's creative about that? Not one thing. But none of y'all can come up and say, well, damn, Truth Conductor, why don't you try this with your tours? I ain't heard not one person suggest, hey, man, why don't you try this with your tours? Why don't you try this with your dinnerware idea? I ain't heard not one positive say, but only thing I can get from you, go get a job. But you can't tell me how to better what I done created. But I got to go get a job. I'm not the majority of the world, man. You know what? I'm really kind of sick of the little dick energy you bring up in here. I'm really sick of it. And I'm big on you have to teach people how to treat you. So since you so hell-bent on me getting a job, get the fuck up out of here. Cause I'm finna block your ass. You gone, buddy. You gonna have to come back up in here with another goddamn account. And I'm gonna know it's you, cause you're gonna come back with the same bullshit. So for now, get the fuck up out of here. Okay? You out, buddy. Get your ass out of here. You're gone. Nicole, you wanna be next? I'll block your ass too. This is the kind of morning I feel. Now you wanna keep going down that road? I'll block your ass too. Cause y'all ain't got shit to offer. You ain't got, that's the only fucking, a job. Look how easy that is. Go get a job. Get the fuck up out of here with your job. You wanna tell me some other kind of way? Some other way I can improve myself? I'll listen. Getting a job ain't it. Just that simple. Now who wants to be next? You think? See, I'm in that kind of mood this morning. I'm in that kind of mood this morning. I'm in that kind of mood this morning. I really don't give a shit. Because I'm tired of the bullshit, man. You know, you motherfuckers don't come up with nothing creative. What's creative about a job? What's creative about that? At 70 years old, you gonna tell me, go get a fucking job at 70 years old. Get the fuck up out of here. That's what you do. Okay? Take that job bullshit and get it up out of here. I ain't interested. You got some other suggestions for me? I'll listen. I'll listen. But if all you got is a job, fuck you. And if you offended, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Just that simple. And maybe, you know, maybe because I'm so blunt, that's why people are offended, because I don't give a shit, man. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna be pulling no punches with you. I'm gonna tell you like it is. And if you don't have a better suggestion about how I can improve some of my ideas, and the only suggestion you got is a job, I would suggest you take that little information and get gone. Just go ahead and leave. Because you're gonna get blocked. Just that simple. And notice this, man. These people be sitting, waiting for me to go live, just so they can get on here and say, man, get a job. They sit here, wait for me to go live, just so they can say, get a job. What's creative about that? But you can't tell me How to get more people to book a Black History tour. You ain't got no answer to that. See, that you don't even have an answer to. Your own history. You ain't got an answer to tell me, then how I can get more Black folk interested in their own history. You ain't got an answer to that. But you can tell me go get a job. Give up your independence, man. Give up being self-reliant and go and work for somebody else. Okay? I mean, yeah. It's that kind of morning this morning for coffee and donuts. So that's the problem that I have with people that's telling me to get a job. That's the easy thing to do. And at 70 years old, man, what I'm supposed to go to Walmart? What I'm supposed to go be a greeter for $7.50 in Walmart and work 12 fucking hours a day? When am I have time to do my tours if I'm working a job? Somebody call and book a tour. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do a tour. I got to go to work today. I can't do no. See, you see the see when people start booking tours, and I'm on a job. What am I gonna tell them? Oh no, I got to go in here and punch the clock for Mr. Bobo. I can't do no tour for you today. Okay? Oh, something is better than nothing. Well, I tell you what. I see since you done went and got your TKS Corporation. See, you the same motherfucker that is just. I'm gonna block this account too. Let's see. There you go. Bam! I told you you come back with the same. See, that's Nathan. This TKS Community Development Corporation. That's Nathan. That's Nathan. See, I'm learning that I got folk up in here with a whole lot of different accounts. You see, whole lot of different accounts. Because how do I know it was him? Because he's salty because I blocked him. And he still come back, something is better than nothing. Really? Says who? Says who? Says who? Something is better than nothing. Says who? You mean tell me you got to lower your standards? And that's better than nothing? I mean, think about that for 1 minute. You telling me lower my standards because something is better than nothing. And I got to lower my standards and accept anything because something. This is what's wrong with y'all, man. This is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all too easy. You're too easy to look for a crutch. You're too easy to look for a crutch and get pissed off at me because I won't accept your crutch. See, that's the problem. This is the problem with too many people, man. They want something for nothing. And see, and here's the deal. When my ideas do become successful, all these people up in here telling me go get a job, gonna look like shit. Gonna look like shit. And cause you're looking at it from your view, and you probably don't even have the same belief, man, that I got. You probably don't even believe in God. And you telling me go get a job. And I'm standing on what God is telling me to do. And you telling me something is better than nothing because you can't understand what I'm going through. Because you can't say, because you ain't got the nerve to go through this. See, the majority of the people sitting here criticizing me, they ain't got the nerve to do what I'm doing. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Under no circumstances are they gonna do that. But they can sit and lob their criticism and do all this other stuff. And like I said, if your only suggestion to me is to go get a job, I would suggest you keep that little information to yourself because I might confuse you with this other clown I done blocked and think you him and block your ass too. Cause I'm in a blocking mood this morning. I am. I'm gonna cut this bullshit out. I am. Thank you, man. This one I got from Walmart. This one of my shirts I got from Walmart, man. You know, I got to wash the other one. It's a little funky, so you know, this is my backup right here. So I'm going out here and get my refund, man. And man, I'm gonna try to touch some people today. I'm going back to that White House, man, with my music, and try to touch some people today. And see, there's no doubt in my mind, if the people knew my story, they wouldn't be walking by me. It's a lot of folk, man, gonna hang their head in guilt that's gonna walk by me when they finally hear my story. They gonna hang their head in shame because they prejudged me. And right now, it's a lot of folk, man, that's prejudging me based on what somebody else done, not what I've done, but what somebody else has done. See, that's what I'm being judged by. I'm not being judged by my own actions. Man, I'm being judged by what somebody else done. You see, and I'm saying, man, give me a chance. Let me prove myself. You know, and in the interesting, man, you can ask, man, give me a chance. And people still say, nah, you might do the right thing. I can't help you. At least one a day, man. At least one a day. I touch at least one person a day sitting in front of the White House. And I don't know who they know. I don't know who they know, man. I just come out and just, you know, try to be as honest and sincere and open as I possibly can with people. Because one thing I guarantee you, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna steal from you, and I ain't gonna cheat you. That's how I raise my children. Don't lie to me, don't steal from me, don't cheat me. I'm good. Anything else, I can live with. And this is what I try to do, man. I ain't gonna lie to nobody, I ain't gonna steal from nobody, and I ain't gonna cheat nobody. Because that's not my MO. That's not how I do. I try to live a righteous lifestyle, helping people. A righteous lifestyle is not perfect. It's just not harmful, man. You ain't gonna use nobody. You ain't gonna take advantage of nobody. That's how I try to live, man. Wherever I can help, I will. Whenever I can help, I will. Okay? Well, right now, Edward, it is, you know, there is a strong undercurrent against right now. And good people are participating in that strong undercurrent against right. Because, you know, their whole thing is, what's your motive? My motive is for us to stop trying to kill each other because we disagree. My motive is, if my half of the ship go down, yours ain't gonna stay afloat. And we got people trying to destroy the other half of the ship, like there's a safe. I don't know why y'all can't see that, man. You got people like politicians right now trying to destroy the other half of the ship, like theirs is okay. And we all are fucking doomed. If one half go down, man, we're doomed. We're doomed. And the rich got all the lifeboats. That's why they get, see, people telling you how bad stuff is, but how come the rich keep getting richer? If things are so bad for us, why do the rich keep getting richer? If things are so bad. Think about that for 1 minute. The rich is getting richer. And they'll turn around and tell you, oh shit, man, you get ready for a recession. But fuck, you getting richer. How is that? How is that? If it's so bad for me, how come it ain't bad for you? You're profiting off my bad because you're getting richer off this division and confusion and this anger and this fighting. You're getting richer. And we still hating each other. Talking about they should pay more taxes. See? You know, they talking about they want rich people to pay more taxes, but they're making more money. Why not? Look at the money you're making. And got you down here talking about get a job. And they flying all over the world, private. But they want you to get a job. See, they get any kind of, they ain't got no concerns about what the gas price is or what the food price, because they order their shit, they have their shit delivered to them, they can afford it. They ain't fighting, don't give a fuck about the gas. They can fill up their whole fleet and not worry. But us, who we getting a pinch at the pump and the grocery store and the pharmacy, and we still fighting each other. We're all being screwed, man. We're being screwed. And we can't see that because we're fighting each other. Because we hate each other. And we can't even come together and bring the gas prices down. Everybody getting screwed at the pump. But we can't even come together and say, man, let's bring these gas prices down. We can't even agree to hold our money to force somebody to say, man, bring these grocery prices down. We won't even do that. But we hate each other. We can condemn each other. We can kill each other. But we can't work together. Ain't that some shit? I mean, think about that, man. We can demonize each other. We can kill each other. We can drag each other through the fire, but we can't work together. Ain't that something? Americans can't work together for their own common good. How screwed up is that? Americans can't work together for their own common good. But you want me to go get a job. and you can't even work together for your own good, but go get a job too, conductor. We don't need you out here trying to bring light to this situation. Go get a job. Damn, that's why y'all want me to get a job. So I won't be out here trying to bring attention. That's why you want me to get a job, man. So now, as long as I'm on the job, I can't sit there in front of that White House. Because I don't know who's going to walk by there. See, you talking about go get a job, but see, sitting in front of that White House, I don't know who's going to walk by there through the course of a day. See, I might be sitting right there at the right time and meet the right person because I'm sitting there. But if I'm on a job, see, I'm going to miss that. See, that person ain't going to come on that job, but they're going to come to that damn White House. And you don't want me to sit in front of that White House spreading no love, spreading no unity. Oh, no, we can't pay you to do that, man. We can't give you no donation to sit here and encourage people to start talking to one another. You think you're supposed to get paid for that? You out here panhandling. Because you're trying to get people to stop hating each other. To get people all over the world to start talking to one another. Because they can't unsee that message, man. Once they see it, they can't unsee it. And if I'm not there, they ain't gonna see it at all. I done showed y'all, I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna show you how I get that message spread all over the world. But you want me to get a job. I can't spread that message over the world on no job. But that's all you see. That's all you see. Go be a slave, get a job, and forget about everything else. That's the only suggestion you got. That's the only suggestion you got. Not true conductor. You know what? Man, I think you should do this here. Why don't you go to this group with your tours and see if they'll be interested? Why don't you do that? Notice ain't one person, not one person has given me a suggestion to improve my business. Only suggestion they got, go get a job. That's the only suggestion they got. Go get a job. Not try this here, true conductor. Do this, true. Why don't you try this? Okay. So you know, and upset because I won't take your advice. Upset because I don't want to go get a job. I want to still be independent. I want to still believe in myself, man. And you telling me I'm stupid. I need to go get a job. That's what you're telling me. Like, you can look into my future. You can tell me what this is going to grow into. That's what you're telling me. This ain't going to be shit. This ain't going to grow into be shit. So why don't you just go and get you a job to supplement your income? And while I'm on that job, I can miss the person that could hook me up. But you don't see that. See, because all you see is your little selfish motive. Oh, he need to go get a job. Look at him. He living at a hotel. Yeah, I am living at a hotel. I am, because I'm in transition. I'm not homeless. I'm in transition. I'm in transition. And even if I have to sleep in my car, man, I'm still in transition. I'm in transition. That's what I'm in. I'm in transition. And there's a lot of folk out here right now, man, in transition. I ain't by myself. You think I'm the only one facing this? Do you think I'm the only one facing this? You think I'm the only one experiencing this? At least, man, I can go take me a shower. At least I can go use the bathroom in peace. I ain't got to be looking for no place to go use the bathroom. See? Okay? So that's this is what, man, again, you know, only thing that I've ever tried to do is to show people that, man, I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to ruffle the feathers. You know, when I'm down in front of the White House, sometimes I play the national anthem of Palestine. And I get some people down there from Palestine say, can you play? You damn right I'll play your national anthem. Taiwan, you damn right I'll play your national anthem. You damn right. And wish somebody come up and say something to me about playing other countries' national. Shit, I go viral with that. I wish somebody would come up and ask me, why am I paying the Palestinian national? They ain't done a fucking thing to me. Why not? They ain't done nothing to me. Now, if you have a problem with it, that's your problem. But I can sit here and I can do it. And I ain't got to worry about what. Everybody's welcome, man. And see, and this is the problem. You see, we done isolated people. Everybody's welcome to the table. Regardless to what, man, everybody's welcome to the table. And this is what we're going to get back to, man. Everybody's a part of this. Everybody got a part to play. And most folk don't want to play their part. They want to sit back and play it safe. See, this is why the country, the world is so screwed up because we got too many people with resources playing it safe. Playing it safe. They playing it safe, man. Straddle the fence. Got too many good people. Got 1 foot here and 1 foot in the other one. Yeah. It's just that simple. Nobody wants to take a risk. Let me say that again. See, here's the problem. Good people. Nobody wants to take a risk. Good people are afraid to take a risk on somebody else they think might be a good person. Now that is really jacked up. Good people are afraid of good people. That's why the world is so screwed up. It's not because evil, good people are afraid of other good people. That's why evil is having its way. Good people don't even want to come together. Good people, man. Christians can't even come together. Ain't that something? People who call themselves Christians can't even agree. Can't even agree. And you wonder why the world's so screwed up. We don't trust each other. It's just that simple. And if you think I'm lying, next time you're walking down the street and somebody coming your way, that person will look at the ground before they'll look at you. You ever notice that? Next time you're walking down the street and you see somebody coming your way, man, look at that person. And that person will look at the ground before they even acknowledge you. They'll walk by you like you don't even exist. Good people will walk by you like you don't even exist. Good people. You think I'm lying? Good people, try it. Walk down the street. Next time you're walking down the street, look at the person that's coming to you and see, don't they look at the ground? They won't even acknowledge you. This is how afraid we are of each other. See, this is what the system has done. Because as long as they keeping us fighting, we gonna still pay these highest prices. And they still gonna be making bank. Okay? This is the game that nobody seems to want to realize is being played. Man, they dividing us because they know as long as we fighting each other, we still gonna pay these highest prices. We ain't gonna come together because we don't like each other. And they know it. And we so stupid, we falling for it. And then want to sit back and talk about the rich. And you help making them rich because you won't hold your money in your pocket. You making them richer because you can't come together with somebody that you might disagree on 1 or 2 things. Y'all can't come together and try to bring the prices down. Because you disagree on 1 or 2 things and it's going to negate the 100 things. That 1 or 2 things you disagree on is going to negate 100 things that you agree on. And y'all good with it. Y'all good with it. You ain't got no problem with it. This is what's going on, man. So, you know, I'm going every day. Every day that somebody's not booking a tour, I'm gonna be sitting in front of the White House. When they start booking tours, I ain't gonna be able to sit in front of the White House. See, y'all forgot about that. The minute I start getting busy, I ain't gonna have the time to go down there. See, this is what I be trying to tell people. I ain't gonna be here always, man, doing this. Ain't gonna be here. The day gonna come where I'm gonna be too busy to go down and sit down in front of that White House with my sign. Because I'm gonna be churning out some business. You see? And they don't see that, man. They don't see, I told you, man, it's gonna be a whole lot of people that's going to whoosh. They had recorded me playing their national anthem. And they're going to tell people, yeah, I saw that, but you ain't got no proof. You ain't got no proof. Because you're selfish ass. And see, there's no doubt in my mind, man. If the majority of the people knew my story, a lot of them are hanging their head down in guilt. That's don't walk by me. If they knew my story. See, a lot of people, man, if they knew, man, I'm sitting here, I'm living out of a hotel, and I'm still trying to get people to stop hating each other because you disagree. You think they wouldn't put nothing in my bucket? If they knew my story? I mean, think about that for a minute. You think they wouldn't put something in my bucket? If they knew my story? See, a lot of them don't even take the time to go. That's why when I started out with Stop Hating Each Other Because You Disagree, DCBlackTours.com. Then I went to TruthConductor.tv. Then I went to Truth Conductor because I realized once somebody Google Truth Conductor, all my social media is gonna come up. Any kind of social media I got, it's gonna pop up. So you want to see what I'm talking about on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube? It's all right there. It's all right there. And I know most folk haven't even taken the time. Say, who is this guy, Truth Conductor? Let me see what he's talking about. They just go off what they see. See, they see a black man sitting in front of them with a bucket, playing some music, and they think I'm begging. Because I'm saying, man, support me. My music ain't free. I pay for that. I got YouTube Premium. So when I'm playing national anthems, I don't have to wait for commercials to finish. I can go from one national anthem to the next, to the next, to the next, and never hear a commercial. But you don't appreciate that. See? And what I've found is, man, there's so many people want something for nothing. You know, they want me to be out there. They enjoy my music. They enjoy what I'm doing. But I don't think I should donate anything for you to get you, to encourage you to do this. And isn't it interesting that people don't feel they should encourage somebody to do right, but you can get rich doing wrong? Isn't that interesting? That people don't want to support you to be positive, but you can get filthy rich overnight being negative. Why is that? Why is it so difficult to prosper being positive? Somebody please tell me that. Since y'all want me to go get a job, let's talk about the real issue. Why is it so difficult being positive? Why do I have to go get a job just to be positive? Why is that? How come I can't support myself being positive? I'm doing Black History Tours of DC. How come I can't support myself? I'm trying to preserve some history. How come I can't support myself? Why is that? I mean, think about that for a minute, man. I'm in the position I'm in now because nobody's interested in Black History Tours. Why is that? But yet, I can come out here with something negative and get rich overnight. Why is that? And ain't nobody got no suggestion. Truth Conductor, why don't you try this with your tours? Only suggestion I can get, man, go get a job. That's the only suggestion I can get. Go get a job. Why? And see, can't nobody answer that. See, I ain't got no answer now to that. Lady Truckle say, people can pull up their national on their phone. You're not providing a service. Really? Really? When I'm announcing to the world, this is the national anthem of Palestine or Morocco or Benin or Cameroon or Jamaica, I'm letting people know, and they're listening to it in front of the White House. There's a whole difference. See, when you doing it, it don't have the same impact. Okay? Yeah. Okay? So, oh, well, I be damned. I got an imposter up in here as Lady Trucker. I have an imposture. I don't think that's her. I don't think that's her at all. I think that's somebody that's done hijacked her account. I think that's what this is. I think somebody done hijacked her account. Yep, that's what I think. I don't think that's Lady Trucker. Don't feel right. Somebody don't feel right. I don't know what it is, but somebody don't feel right. Anyway, look, y'all. I gotta go down to, I gotta go get my money, my refund for my windshield, and I gotta find me another one. You know, I gotta find another windshield for my car. One day I'm gonna have me a new ride, man. I'm gonna have me a new van. I ain't gonna have to deal with this. One day I'm gonna have me a new van, man, to do my tours. That's what I'm gonna have. And when I start, I'm gonna be on the road. I'm gonna be on the road. I guarantee you. Just let me get my foot in the door. That's all I've been trying to do. All these years, get my foot in the door, man. Let me get my foot in the door. I show you how to prop it open. Let some people in. See, that's what I want to do. I want to. Oh, I don't have sob stories. If I wanted sob stories, I go ahead and do something stupid. If I was looking for a sob story, okay. If I'm looking for a sob story, I go ahead and do something stupid. That give me all the sob stories I want. Sure will. Just do something stupid. I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all act like temptation don't come my way. You act like I ain't been tempted to do something stupid. Knowing I need some money. Get out here and get some fast money. You know? You out of here. Yo, I don't need that negativity. You got enough problem. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Get out of here. Who needs that? You know, somebody. And here's what I find real interesting. Most of the people that tell me what I should be doing ain't got the courage to do what I do. They ain't got that kind of courage. You think they'll get in the middle of a Black Lives Matter protest and tell them you're some fake MFs? Y'all full of shit? You think half of these people that sit here telling me you think they got that kind of courage? You think they'll stand up and speak for something? No, they ain't got that kind of courage. They ain't got that kind of courage, man. But they can tell me what I can be doing. And you scared. Why should I listen to you when you ain't got no courage? I mean, think about it for a minute. What? You ain't got the courage to do what I do. Why should I listen to you? See, look, y'all. I just blocked this person. I told you, and they back. So let me show you. Let me show you. Show you how they doing. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. Okay. Watch. Just block them. Watch to see don't they come back. See, this what I'm talking about. See, you got people that's got that kind of creativity to do some negative crap, to be a troll, but they ain't got no creativity to be positive. You know, I mean, watch. They ain't got no creativity to be positive, but they can be negative all day long. And if you come back up in here as Lady Truck again, I'm trying to figure out how the hell you doing that. How the hell you doing that? You know, and I keep blocking this name, and you keep coming back up in here. How you doing that? See, now you're gonna put a new wrinkle on my brain. If you come back up here again as Lady Trucker, I'm gonna how you doing that? And I'm blocking you. How you doing that? So, oh really? Okay. So y'all, that's just a gist uh, of where I am. You know, um, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices, man. When you get out here on this road called success, trying to make a difference, trying to be the answer, trying to be the solution, you're gonna run into um, a lot of opposition, and it's gonna be up to you whether you have the conviction to believe in what you're doing. That's what it boils down to. If you don't have no conviction about what you're doing, people are gonna easily discourage you. People are gonna easily keep you confused, second guessing yourself if you ain't got no conviction. See, because you're gonna have to endure the process. And that's what they don't understand. See, they're looking at it from a personal point of view. And you have to look at it, man, this is part of the process of what I got to go through to get where I'm going. You see, and as long as you don't quit, you're still in the game, man. Regardless to what circumstances might present themselves, you're still in the game. In fact, let me look on my website and see if I had some visitors to leave me some crazy shit here. Let's see. So I have to check my website, man, because I get all kinds of crazy stuff that people believe in. I'm gonna show you if it's something on here. I show you. Okay, I got a review. Let me see what my review is I got. It's something from Russia or one of them. I don't open that kind of stuff, man. When I see it on my website, I delete it. I delete it. You know, So that's what you have to. That's one of the things you have to do, man. You have to stay. And like I said, man, any kind of Black History needs you have in Washington D.C., you can find it. You can find it on my tour page. I mean, it's just and no. Let me show you something, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Now I want you to notice this. You notice people do a lot of talking about me, but here's one thing you've never heard. You ain't never heard them put down my website. Have you ever noticed that? People talk a lot of shit about me, but have you ever heard one attack my website? I've never had one of my trolls to attack my website. Tell me my website wasn't shit. I've never had one troll to attack my website. They wear my ass out. They wear me out, but they ain't never been able to attack my website. Have you noticed that? Nobody has ever attacked DCBlackTours.com. Nobody. They talk all the crap about me they want to, but they ain't never talked about my website. Why is that? Because that joint is on one. It's on point. Because my website is on point. It is. It's on point. Thank you. See, so you know, and look, let me tell you something, man. If you want to really know what a person is all about, look at how they present themselves. That'll tell you what's on a person's mind. If a person, you know, is ungroomed, clothes dirty, don't care about, you know, what they wear, what they put on, man, you got a trifling person. But when you got somebody, man, that's professional, that care about the image that they put out, care about the product that they put out, that's the person you need to be supporting. And you can look at their work and tell, man, this person is about their work. And this is the travesty. Too many people have lost the ability to be able to recognize good people. Good people have lost that ability, man. They can't recognize good people. And that's why we got the confusion and the chaos and the drama that we have in the world. All right? Listen, man. I gotta get down here and get my refund from a window. I'm going back to the White House. Go back down there, man. Sit there and try to reach some people with some music, with a positive message. Some appreciate it, some don't. I just keep it moving. That's all I can do, is keep it moving. Yeah, it hurts, man. It's disappointing when people can't see, you know, the positive energy that you're trying to put out. It's disappointing. And in the worst country that I've encountered in front of the White House is Spain. Man, them people from Spain are rude and nasty. I mean, I'll never play Spain's national anthem, ever, in front of the White House, ever. I'll never play their national anthem. Never. And just waiting for somebody to come to ask me, play Spain. Man, fuck Spain. That's what, fuck Spain. Yeah, y'all some rude, nasty, get the fuck on up out of here. That's what I'll do for them. Fuck Spain. because y'all rude and nasty. And if my wife wasn't Filipino, I'd be saying the same for the Philippines, man. Them Filipinos that come visit the White House, nasty, rude. And you gonna be all friendly when I come to Philippines? Shoot, man, that from the experience that I've experienced dealing with Filipinos, I really don't even want to go to the Philippines, man, because I know y'all fake. You treat me like crap in America, but yet when I come there, you want to act like I'm a king. Come on, man. And I'm supposed to fall for that? When I know when you was in America, your ass wouldn't even speak. You wouldn't even say thank you. And now I'm supposed to be head over heels because you all friendly in the Philippines? No thanks, I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass. And that's the one thing that I have learned. It's just watch how people are. Now I can tell you the country that has the most respect for their national anthem is India. That's the country that has the most respect for their national anthem. It's India. You play India's national anthem, man, them jokers will stand still. They'll stop. That's the only country I done seen do that. They'll stop when they hear their national anthem. The rest of them, keep right on going. Keep right on going. India has the most respect. And you know, and if you notice, everywhere you turn, you see some Indians. they damn near running everything. Look at the federal government. Look at a lot of the key positions in the federal government and see, man, it's some people from India. People from India, man. They up in here deep, buddy. They got some key positions. See, a lot of folks sleep in India. A lot of people sleep in India, man. A lot of people are asleep in India. And India got some people in some key places, buddy, making some decisions. The Indians. Yes, they are. All right? So let me get out of here, man. I'll see y'all later.